you see back in India, even when I grew, I was back in India, I have not, the country has spent a lot on me, whereas I have come here. I have been successful as an individual, but what I was able to do for people who are juniors to us, who are educated, who are not getting the same kind of opportunity what I have got, what I could do to them. There are a lot of people who are setting an examples today. I see a lot of professors, lecturers from US universities who are taking off, who are taking retirements, who are going back and becoming a lecturer, or several professors in engineering colleges in India, not only NITs in India, but also in several other institutions. They say a lot of people from professors from US are coming back and offering themselves for teaching profession. Now a lot of professionals similarly who come here stay for a temporary period. They go back and work in India in the same company because travel has become a very normal phenomenon today. So a lot of people get a US exposure. They come here, work for a couple of years or maybe 6 months, 1 year, and they go back. Now, the country has so many people and the opportunity of coming here, even now, the opportunity that we are getting compared to the percentage of number of people who are back in India, it's relatively very, very less. So the opportunity that we have got, we could be a lot helpful to people back in India in many ways, simple ways, or having contributive lectures, seminars, symposiums on several technology expertise that we have gathered on various forums. Our people back in India are looking forward to get some sort of exposure. Similarly, educational institutions and several departments of government today are encouraging people from back in US with several expertise to come and offer them. So there are a lot of things that professionals of our country would be able to, out of their experience, what they have learned here, be able to offer to back in India. And serving the society, we are still, if you see, in population and also the statistics says, we still have a long path of growth that we are supposed to go ahead in our country, India. So there are a lot to be contributed by us in terms of technology, and already there are a lot happening, and we could make it and be part of this group also. Another important thing, Indian culture. One good thing is Indian professionals have migrated in large number. Big cities like New Jersey, New York, Los Angeles, California, Bay Area, Boston, a lot of Indian DC area, a lot of Indian professionals of Indian origin are settled out here. A lot of maintaining your tradition, culture, your identity has been always a challenge, but there are a lot of opportunity to have your kids provided the right kind of background, what you got from your parents over back in India. I think promoting this kind of Indian culture and heritage and keeping it live also becomes a challenge as a family man of each one of us. And I think there are a lot of programs that could be conducted which could benefit our kids and who are growing here from their childhood, and they will be able to also get benefited out of that. Next slide. Social networking has been always a successful phenomenon, and it has been very much important over the kind of landmass that we are here. You see, there are a lot of people who keep coming newly every day. Thousands and thousands of people you see still, even despite all these meltdown issues, people are coming here. The challenges are, how are we going to network ourselves? And we have seen that these kind of chapters, in each and every local region, we are looking at Chicago area, and New York, New Jersey area, and similarly Bay Area and DC region. These kind of highly Indian professionals pockets where we would be able to have regular meetings and programs, agenda points, focused efforts on various things where each one of us could contribute and make ourselves offering to the society. I think the common issues could be immigration, There are a lot of attorneys who would be able to help us, a lot of people who are in need of advices and suggestions. Outsourcing has been one of the key issues the last decade, which has given a lot of opportunities to the corporates and companies from back in India. They are making successfully well, and there are a lot of networking could be brought in from these. And there are a lot of negative issues once after the Satyam image that came in the society about. But any country, any situation that you see, there has been always one or two factors like that. Even US has had a lot of examples like that. So sometimes it gets disproportionately magnified, and this could also be shared in such a way that it's one of the common phenomena. It happens in once in thousands. Career guidance could be provided. A lot of expertise that we have gathered from people like us would be able to provide, as we discussed earlier. And if you see, we could have a lot of technical lectures, managerial ability lectures. I was sharing with you about my personal experience and observations about management skills, which is really lacking, and a lot of managers are still not found from the Indian as much as in technology side. And I think we would be able to get a lot of help in several areas where we could have symposiums, guest lectures, and regular training programs where each one of us could be able to get benefited out of that and offer ourselves for the benefit of these people together. I think the overall, if you see, certainly by we associating ourselves, we are going to get benefited, and we also need something or other in the benefit of from our growth perspective, career, professional wise, and that always comes when you give something, because when you give something, somebody also is going to give, and that becomes as an input for you. And I think there is a lot of opportunity for each one of us to offer ourselves and also take from these meetings. And this networking would certainly improve us both professionally, business wise. A lot of Indian businessmen are growing, new entrepreneurs are coming out. I see in Bay Area, when I had last meetings, they say that a lot of Indian entrepreneurs are grooming out, and still a lot of companies are coming out with successful products and IPs that they are coming out. It's very welcoming. So there are more things that are happening. We should also be able to know. We would be able to attract, invite several guest lectures and speakers in this regard and bring us together and keep ourselves more knowledge and updated. Benefit to the society, if you see, as I was mentioning earlier, the policies related to education and technology. Even still today, back in India, if you see the kind of technology that we are using in education versus there is a huge gap between education and the profession. What that we learn, except a few institutions like IITs and Big Pilanis and several institutions which are well known, you see still a lot of gaps between educational kind of knowledge that you gain versus what the industry expects. So there we could provide several contributions to that, and we would be able to organize for you to offer yourselves for those kind of requirements. And several organizations are there, like Seva International, Ekal Vidyalaya, who are already providing education facility to poor, where Ekal, I have personally my own experience where they have had villages where they don't even have one teacher. So they are funding for one teacher for one village program, where it just students come under the tree and they sit there and the teacher teaches. Still today it is happening in remote villages, and there are a lot of teachers even not available for several villages. And Ekal is able to take that initiative. We have come to this country, we are back from India, we are one among the very few who have got this opportunity to come over here. We should not forget in our busy schedule and our priorities that we have set that we have to offer something to back in India in whatever way that you could offer. It's not only money, it's not that money is always the issue. It is today we are able to see a lot of people are able to donate money, but the challenge is how much time you are able to offer.